Hamilton has gone away, but the solution lives on. Just to sort of recap, what we had done was we had said that the momentum of the system has to be conserved. This represents the initial momentum, the mass of that object times the velocity of it. So the sum, the vector sum of these two momenta have to be equivalent to that. So then what we did was we stated the equalities that we knew over here. This is becoming a very beautiful Jing presentation with all these colors. And what we did after that is, yes, we could have just said the y components of these things have to cancel out because there's no vertical in momentum initially, but there's an important thing of trying to minimize the number of unknown variables. That is, we can write both of those things, all of these things, in terms of these momenta, the mass and the velocity of those, and if you can minimize the number of unknown variables you have, then you can solve for lots of stuff. Okay? So that's where we were. I think that we got to these two equations. We were then going to substitute in. Okay, so hopefully now you've had a chance to get your Powerade / red stuff. What am I talking about? I'm sorry. Okay, so we isolated VAF because that was one of our unknowns, and we then put that into this equation. So let's sort of like finish writing that out. And here I'm just doing a color difference from where we're taking off from the last one. And sine 37 degrees over, oh, and by the way, times cosine of 65 degrees, which looks horrible and disgusting, but those are just numbers, okay? Those are going to just be numbers, which aren't too scary. So now we have on the bottom MA sine 65 degrees and plus MB VBF cosine 37 degrees. And so now let's note a couple things. Number one, nya, let's get rid of that. Okay, and now, do we have unknowns? Yes. How many? Just one. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to factor that guy out. So from here on out, it's just some gross mathematic acrobatics. Not gross, but so we got VBF, and let's write what we got on this side. Outside of MB times sine 37 degrees times cosine of 65 degrees over sine 65 plus MB cosine 37 degrees. Okay, so let's just sort of scan through this, and it's also going to depend on what your numbers were for WA17, but wait, I'm sorry, I just messed up something here. That should just be MA. I don't know when it morphed into a V, but it really shouldn't have. Sorry. I hope that's okay. So let's just sort of like take a quick stock, and then I'll let you sort of just plug in chug to get the answer, okay? This, is it a number? Number. This, an actual number? Number. This? Nah. Okay, so that's what we got to solve for. This, number. 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 So now it's just a matter of sort of like plugging it in. If you can follow that, right on. Hard problem. Mess, even. Okay? I hope that helps, guys. Bye. Don't hesitate to let me know if not. And don't hesitate to say, thank you so much, you're the best, if it's helpful.